Hey guys, so as you saw in the last video I posted, I popped the back tire, so I went and bought some new tires. I think I did something wrong because I got like a flat spot somewhere, or maybe the rims got a bit fixed up or whatever, I don't know. But so I've got a bit of a bump when I'm riding. Still stable, still goes straight, so no issues there, but something's off about it. I tried flattening it and, you know, redoing a couple things here and there and not seeming to work, but by lord, this is the greatest upgrade you can do this bike for cheap. I think the tires cost me $100 or something, which is so much cheaper than buying another battery or a controller or even a hub motor. The range I've gotten on this is, increased probably like 15-20%, and just the road noise itself is so much quieter. So you'll hear it in this video. You'll hear how much easier it is to hear me and how much less road noise we have. But yeah, let's take it for a rip. I gotta go into work real quick and do some stuff, and hopefully you guys can hear me a little bit better than on my last little cruise around. It'll be a pretty standard ride you guys have seen in other videos. I'm not quite booting around town. I am actually just going into work, so standard kind of cruise down here, but just see how much quieter it is right off the bat. You can probably see the bump. My arms are a little shaky, but I was booting around on it a little bit yesterday, and probably about 10 or 15 minutes, and I definitely would have lost a bar of power doing that on the old tires. On these guys, I'm still full. I didn't really even plug it in after. And the flat spot's not too bad. Like I said, it still lets me go hands-free and go straight, so I'm not too worried about it. Oh, just starting to spit out. Alright. Yeah, just there's already so little wind noise. Like not wind noise, tire noise. I again don't have my actual internal microphone set up. Just doing the built-in microphone on the camera. But I can already tell there's a stark difference between this video's audio and the last one. It is kind of spitting out now. It's sunny as all can be, and I'm having little spittles hit me. Oh well. It has not increased the top speed at all. I'm still capped out at 45.9. So nothing new there, but the range on it is so much better. And the noise. Just listen how quiet that is. Before, you used to pretty much hear all the road noise from the tires and not really the engine, or the motor I should say. But now all you really do hear is the motor. I'll put a link up to these in the description, or maybe in like a pinned comment or something, just so if you guys are curious about them, you can grab them. I also grab new inner tubes. I don't know if you would need to do that if you were just doing a simple tire swap. Probably reuse your old inner tubes. For me, my other one blew, and from what I've been reading in comments from you guys on a couple of my videos, is that about 600 mile, 1100 kilometer in that range is usually when the inner tubes blow anyways. So figured it was only a matter of time before the front one blew, if it's a common trait. So new inner tubes, new tires. I don't do much off-roading. It's mostly just street driving like this, so I grabbed some street tires. But here you can see like the flat spot. My mirror's bouncing around quite a bit. It's a little tough to kind of keep an eye at what's happening there, whereas before it was just, you know, good to go. Once I get up to speed, it gets a little more stable, like at, you know, 40, because I guess the flat spot's just not as impactful. But lower speeds, this thing vibrates to the point where it's useless. Now I'm noticing my my power and my range is going down quite a bit now as I'm kind of full speed running. But again, I think I whipped it around for like 10 or 15 minutes yesterday, which would be my normal kind of cruise to work, and I used up maybe 25% of the battery, whereas that exact ride beforehand would have been putting me maybe 1 bar. So I've got 2 extra bars of range essentially, just by changing the tires over. Just huge for $100. Huge. Highly recommend doing the switch over if you have this bike and you just want a little more range, but you don't want to dump hundreds of dollars into a whole new battery setup and maybe even a different controller. So I'm gonna have to wait until traffic so I can pass this gentleman. Looks like he's got a bit of an e-bike with a front motor on it, which is interesting. There's a truck coming up. So after this truck passes, he's going so slow. Front of him, to be honest. Nobody knows. Oh man, there's a car in the bike lane. What the bullshit. Up on the sidewalk. Come off the sidewalk in one of these larger driveways. This one's fine. See, like the motor's so much louder now that these tires don't make any noise. I just can't believe it. But if you're not very good with bikes or anything mechanical, I would maybe take it to a shop to do it. My problem is all the shops around me apparently don't have options to work on 4-inch tires, so that's a bit troublesome for me, unfortunately. Yeah, there's just a slight amount of misting happening. Hopefully the camera's not getting messed up. So I don't know if I'll be able to get this little whatever's going on fixed or not, unfortunately. I'll probably have to tinker around with it. I did try and make a video on it, but yeah, that didn't work. Somehow my camera had its quick action switch to do photos, and so I hit the record button and ended up with a photo. So that was not great. Of course, I've now realized that and fixed it since, so congratulations, we have a video. But yeah, it was a little bit annoying. It took me probably about, I want to say, an hour and a half, and now a good portion of that was because the toolkit that it comes with works for pretty much everything on the bike except for the bolts to get the rear tire off. So I had to find some, you know, I don't know what they're even called, monkey handlebar wrenches, pliers, I don't know, something. It was adjustable, and I had to use that to get the rear bolts off, because yeah, it doesn't come with a wrench that is large enough to fit that back bolt. Front bolt fine, every other bolt fine. Rear bolt, nope. Just gotta slow it down here. Switch these cars are... Alright, well, that truck goes so slow, I'm getting out front of him anyways. Yeah, he's still not keeping up. Now, man! I have a car following me. Sorry, I should pick up on a speed. They probably won't have to worry about it. That's the other nice thing about this bike. You know, all these roads back here are 40 kilometers an hour. I go 46, so I'm a little above it, which means I'm not impeding traffic. Sometimes people still want to pass me, which it's like, you know, crazy. It's a 1-lane, 2-lane road, and I'm going above the speed limit, so, you know, chill out, Poppy, but... Oh well. Man, I lost track of what I was saying. I don't know. I just cannot get over how much quieter it is to ride this thing around. And just how much extra range I got over such a simple upgrade. You guys gotta, if you have this bike and you're not going in dirt trails or that sort of stuff, and you're mostly on the road, you gotta do this. And again, yeah, I'll put the links for what I bought. Probably pin comment, just so you guys can check out the Amazon page. I'm not affiliated. I don't have any of those. Nothing. I just bought the things, and I have an Amazon account. So I won't be making money if you buy it. You just get to go look. Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, there's the one bike shop I went to doesn't have the parts to, I guess the word is true the tire, if that's what's wrong with it. The other one I talked to, the guy wasn't in who does this stuff, just the guy that runs the other part of the business was in. So they asked me to send some photos of what, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not sure what you can tell by my photos, but I mean, it looks like I installed it not great, because like on one side the bead is there and on the other side is kind of underneath, but then one of the guys at the bike shop said it looks like there's a bend in the frame. But I always thought a bend in the frame would mean that I couldn't, like, it wouldn't drive straight. And like if I go hands off on this thing and just let it coast, it's straight as an arrow. It just bounces up and down a lot. So I still think it's maybe just because the bead on that tire is not perfectly symmetrical, and I don't know if there's a tool I need to have for it or what, but I cannot get it to work for the life of me. So that's that. At my, will you chill out, homie? What the fuck? Here we are at my work. Let me go on this back side here, though. And yeah, so I will pick this up in a minute. I'm not going to be at work for very long. It is a holiday where I am, and I do not intend to be here on my day off, but district manager has some paperwork that needs to be submitted end of day, and I can't do that from home, so here I am. So I'll talk to you guys in 3, 2... Well, I've been inside for about a half hour doing the paperwork I needed to do, and this is what the weather has turned into in 30 minutes. So we have to try and beat the rain. Oh, she's windy. Hopefully the wind noise isn't going to kill us. That's crazy. It was nice and bright and sunny on the way in. 30 minutes later, this is what we got going on. Wish me luck beating it. Looks like it's going to be behind us though. The wind is definitely blowing from behind, so we might be okay. We'll get out ahead of it a little bit. Still awesome. Like, these tires are just so quiet and comfy. Get out of these bumps though. But she is getting windy. Blowing around. I'm starting to feel some drippy drips. Is it gonna go? Oh yeah. Yeah, we're gonna hopefully not get too wet, but we're gonna probably get a little wet. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of stay focused, not chit-chat too much, because I don't have the little door flap on this camera to keep it waterproof if it starts coming down too hard. So I really just want to get the hell out of here. Who would have thought such a drastic change in weather would happen in 30 minutes? Holy. Well, I've been in the rain before and gotten caught, so not the worst thing. At least I'm on my way home and not to work, so I can change into something else when I get there. Won't be the end of the world. Oh, I'm driving into the rain. And I thought I was going to beat it because the dark cloud was behind me. Ah, damn. Alright, we're going through the storm, everybody. Well, hopefully I still got battery on. Just under half. Should be alright. She's pouring. That's unfortunate. It don't work so well in the rain. Stand up first. There we go. Man, wish I'd have kept that green light, because it is definitely coming down. I thought I could beat it, but nope. It is behind me though. The wind is behind me, which is nice. Not great, but I'm still, Papa's gonna be a wet boy when he gets home. See it on the jeans? Oh, my back's soaked already. I never trust the weather, because I look outside and it's like, oh, it's going to rain in 12 minutes. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's perfectly blue and nice out. Well, turns out the weather was right today. A little unfortunate for me. And this rain does not feel good when you're going 40 something into it. Bare skin. That's alright. We'll survive. These tires handle really well in the wet as well. They really toss water to the side. Do a fantastic job. The nubbies, not so much. They just kind of poke through everything. These guys are great. I was gonna go through a nice little side detour to the back area of a little nicer community, but I think I'm just gonna blast as straight as possible down my regular road home. I better chill. Cooking. 47 down the hill. You have to let off your power though, because it'll just keep chunking into you and keep me at 45.6, or sorry, 45.9. Just will not let you go faster than that. So when you let off the power, let gravity do its thing. Sometimes get a little bit faster. You have to brake a little sooner here just because brakes are wet, and so am I. But we're back to it. This little flat spot definitely is less noticeable at higher speeds, but my lord, is it annoying when you're smoothing. Oh man, this is getting even worse. Oh no! Oh, even worse. Everybody gotta wait for 20 seconds, man. Oh, here's what it is. Looks like the camera's still working, so we're doing alright. It's just crazy. I wonder how this footage is going to look at. Like if this whole lens is just all cooked to death with being water droplets. Hoping that I won't have to deal with any large puddles. Super stable in the rain. Red light on, just turned green. Damn. A big old puddle. Hello. At least it's warm out. Lots of positives. Nice and warm, not cold. For some reason the rain's not being as pin and needly as it usually is. Got a homeboy skateboard coming up here, so hopefully I don't have to slow down too much behind him. I can just get out. Oh yeah, there's some big puddles coming. Awesome. Go past the scout on issue then. Out. Zip in. Put off the gas quite a bit early so I can coast to the stop. A little left, a little right, and we're good. I'm getting a little bit of traffic behind me, so we'll see how quickly they catch up. Another guy on a bike. I'm stoked, guys. Look at this. Oh, just my luck. There's that guy behind me. It's so hot today too. Kind of the rain's a little refreshing. It's still hot in the rain, which is crazy. And fuck off. I can't have to do that fast. Go to the road, arm out. That motherfucker. I can slow down anyways. This lane. I usually take this turn pretty sharp, but it's a little too wet to go too sharp right now. And there we go. There's what I would define as a successfully soaked ride home that I was not anticipating on when I left, as you saw earlier in the video. That's wild. Anyways, like I said, I think I've probably already put up a picture or a link or something to these tires. If you have this bike, or any bike for that matter, with stubby tires on it, you never even do anything off the road. Guys, these 4x20 tires are great. Not sponsored, bought with my own money, 100%. I looked at quite a different few on Amazon. I like the fact that these ones seem to have like some anti-puncture technology or something. Because I'm still not sure if my rear tire blew because I punctured it, or if it was because of the generic issue that I guess a lot of people have, where they just blow out at around 600 miles anyways, 1,000 kilometers. I don't know what it was. But I figured if I can get something that's got some anti-puncture stuff in it in the first place, why not? So there, I did it. Oh, it's even heavier now. Luckily I'm essentially home at this point. So yeah, guys, if you liked the little cruise and think it's hilarious that I'm currently soaked, leave a like, have some fun, put some comments below. I like trying to chit chat with you guys as much as possible. And I thank you for watching. Now I'm going to pull this bad boy into the garage and go change into some dry clothes, because this is getting even worse. Oh my lord. Oh, holy. Let's just do a... I'm already soaked. Look at how crazy this rain is. You guys can even still see it. Look at this puddle. It's just huge droplets. Oh, my crotch is soaked. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Have a good one.